The door's moving.
How you doing? I'm Callan and this is Slapped Ham. Today we're looking at some mysterious videos that may just keep you up at night. So hit that subscribe button and get ready for more creepy content, just like this. At the beginning of 2021, the TikTok user, now known as Cursed Home, discovered an Amazon Echo smart speaker for sale on eBay. The device came with a dire warning that it was cursed and haunted by an unknown entity. The ad for the device claimed that extreme caution should be used when handling the Echo. They claimed that it turned on at strange hours of the night, executed bizarre commands without warning, and it was even found in unusual parts of the home without anyone moving it. The seller had hoped a paranormal investigator would buy it to study the strange activity. Instead, a TikToker bought it for maximum views. Take a look at what happened. Shortly after activating the device, the new owner noticed something strange on their home security camera. Take a look. As you can see, the kitchen door opens on its own, and moments later, the Alexa device activated even though no one was home. They later discovered more strange things about Alexa when they began asking it questions. Alexa gives some startling responses to some simple inquiries, such as, is ice cream bad for robots?
Alexa, ice cream is bad for robots.
5109 must not be spoken. This restriction is waived in the event of an imminent threat to the life of its keeper. It must then be spoken to that keeper's 05 command contact via one-way radio transmitter. The identities present are secret.
Another clip shows eerie activity in the home with a lamp flickering on and off and a chilling message from Alexa.
All morning and we have no idea what's happening. It was just turned off. That is so weird.
She's here. She's here. She's here. She's here.
What the f is
She's
happening?
here. She's here. She's here. She's here. She's here. She's here.
Dude,
She's here.
it's off. Alexa, she's here. Dude, what is going on? That is so creepy.
The device eventually begins waking up the homeowners by shouting gibberish and making odd sounds late at night.
Oh my god, that is so creepy.
Then in this final chilling clip, the homeowner managed to capture something truly chilling. Watch.
You're all going to die, 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 you're all going to die.
So what's going on in this home? Is this Echo really haunted? Has this Alexa been programmed for some sinister purpose? Or is it all just a really well executed hoax? This mystery is ongoing as the account regularly posts bizarre and chilling clips of Alexa and the haunted Echo. As always, there's links to the channels we feature in the description box below. This one's well worth checking out.
This is a warning to anyone listening. They have arrived. They are planning on taking everything we've worked so hard to build. Rise. There is a reason everyone is leaving Earth.
What is that supposed to mean?
This next clip is reported to have been captured in an unknown part of India. It was uploaded to the Instagram account JanaraTalk2, where it garnered quite a lot of attention. The video opens with a view of a beach at night time. There's a small group of people gathered, all with their phones out, documenting the strange event. In the sand, we can see what looks like a bizarre creature that closely resembles a mermaid. You can make out a long tail and fins and the upper body of a human. At one point, it looks like one of the onlookers is trying to untangle the creature from a bunch of garbage. Obviously, a lot of viewers were quick to hail this footage as shocking proof that mermaids actually exist. Some called it witchcraft or the work of demons, citing the wailing sounds coming from the creature. Of course, a lot of level-headed comments said it had to be a hoax and that mermaids were nothing more than a fanciful legend. Interestingly, mermaids have held a place in global mythology for centuries, appearing in ancient texts in Europe, Africa, and Asia. In 1493, Christopher Columbus claimed to have seen a mermaid during his expedition to the Caribbean. However, historians believe he may have actually just seen a manatee at a distance. During the 17th and 18th centuries, sailors, fishermen, and pirates regularly claimed to see half-fish, half-human hybrid creatures out at sea. They believed that mermaid sightings were a bad omen, bringing ill fortune upon all who witnessed the mythical creatures. More modern sightings have stoked a fresh interest in these legendary beings. In 2009, in the coastal town of Kiryat Yam in Israel, dozens of people reported strange creatures leaping out of the waters of Haifa Bay. The sightings became so frequent that the local government offered a $1 million reward for proof of the existence of mermaids. Then, in 2012 in Zimbabwe, workers on 2 reservoirs near Gokwe and Mutare abruptly stopped working, claiming that mermaids were scaring them away from the work sites. So how is it that people all over the world for centuries have been spotting similar-looking half-fish, half-human hybrids? Is it just a case of mistaken identity that's been perpetuated through lofty tales of myth and legend? Or is there a thread of truth running through these old folk stories? With the aid of modern technology, amateur ghost hunting has become a far more prolific enterprise. In this video, ghost hunting troupe Raptor Adventures uses a new app called Scaranoia that promises to help direct its users to nearby haunted locations. Much to their delight, the app leads the investigators to the Mirador Bed and Breakfast, a location known for being haunted. The Victorian-style building that houses the Mirador Bed and Breakfast in Florida, USA, was originally built in 1884. The home passed through numerous owners, including a train station master, before Elise Campbell purchased the property and lived there with her children. Elise passed away in 1990. Her family then abandoned the house, leaving everything exactly as it was and refused to sell it to anyone else. It sat vacant for 10 years, becoming a target for thieves and vandals, before the owners eventually sold it for restoration. There are allegedly quite a few active spirits still residing in the building. One of the investigators in this clip knows the building's current owners, so they were able to head inside the historic building.
Okay guys, so Jody was able to get us in here. His good friend Kayla, who is the owner of the Mirador, was nice enough to buzz us in. This place is amazing, I'm so excited.
In the video, they discover a few strange things, such as unexplained cold spots and lights switching on and off. They decide to use a spirit box to communicate with any potential ghosts. They ask the spirit to interact with the lights. Watch what happens.
Hi, Lay. Immediately, Lay came through. Who was messing with the lights a couple minutes ago? Can you do it again for me? Okay, we're ready. Go ahead.
Can you make the chandelier or any other light go on or off?
The light just came on over there.
I did. That was off, right?
Yes.
The chandelier was the only light on it.
Yeah.
Who did that? Who turned that on?
What? Just trying to compose myself, guys. That was pretty intense. That was enough. it's almost like a roller coaster. You just want that adrenaline. Like,
little bit of adrenaline.
you get a little bit and it spooks you, but you want more. It's like you can't get enough of it. So, I know this is crazy. I know it is, guys, but can you do that again? Do you think maybe you could turn the lamp off? I'm gonna go ahead and put the camera on the light and see. Can you do that again?
Light.
Light!
Said light. Light.
Lisa, turn off!
Oh.
What?
He said light. It took him a minute, but they did it.
They said, whoa.
Whoa.
Later, a fellow investigator comes into the room and they tell him about the lights turning off. Take a look at what happens.
The lights flickered again, and then I was asking if they could do the same thing like they did earlier with this light, and they freaking turned that light on.
Really?
Yes, it was crazy. And we've been getting all kinds of activity with the K2 meter. They've been lighting it up for us, so.
Wow. Can you make that light go off? Can you make that light go off?
You know what? I'm gonna
Make that light turn on. I'm sorry. Dude, you gotta be kidding me. What?
Oh!
You guys weren't kidding.
Wow.
Can you turn it off?
It looks like a pretty. Well, I don't know if it's really.
Look, Jody! What? It just lit up to red.
Did it just go to red?
Oh!
Jody, you did it. They are listening.
Dude,
to
it
you.
wasn't even this active the last time I was here, but the time before that time, it was insane. Just like this.
Right?
This is crazy.
Wow.
Following this, while upstairs, something else happens that suggests there's an active spirit in the house. Watch.
This curtain is moving. Well,
You go first.
okay, guys, we're gonna go in this room. What I didn't tell Lisa is we're gonna do this in the dark.
Really?
Yeah. For the first part of it, anyway. Look at this bed, guys. I know you can't see it very well.
Dad,
What?
Shut. I did not. Did you put? I didn't shut that door.
Lise, get in here.
Open the door.
What?
Stop playing tricks.
I'm not.
Oh God. Okay, really?
You didn't do that.
No. Like you went in and that door literally just closed right behind you. I was back
All
here.
right, let me see if they'll do it for us. Can you do that for us again? Can you shut? Lise,
Whoa. Are you serious?
get in here.
I'm not coming in there. Oh.
Wow.
Despite numerous reports of haunted activity happening in the Mirador, no one seems to know the identity of the resident spirits. Could it be the mother who abandoned the house shortly before her death? Could it be the station master who used to watch for trains from the windows on the top floor? Or is it something else entirely? For now, the mystery as to what's making this old house so active remains unsolved.
The light flickered.
Yep.
And it's moving.
It is moving.
Holy cow, it is moving. The chandelier.
Oh, the door's closing again. Okay. Wow.
What?
When one person spots what they believe to be a ghost, it's easy to brush off their claims as an overactive imagination or a trick of the light. When numerous people see the same thing, with some of them even capturing the phenomenon on camera, their claims become harder to ignore. YouTube channel Werewolf Radar shared a story of a town where people think they may have their very own hometown ghost. It all started with a phone call to the local police station in Mentor, Ohio, United States. The caller said that they saw a young child, approximately 7 years old, wearing white, running at a quick pace through traffic on the street. The officer responded to the scene and sure enough saw the mysterious child running through the streets in a white dress. However, the reports say that she vanished before the officer could reach her. He searched the area but found no trace of the child. Officers from other towns and even a canine unit were brought in, but their luck was no better. The child had simply vanished. The little girl was sighted again, this time on a doorbell camera placed on a home in the area. The video shows a translucent, childlike figure in white running along the street. Some who have viewed the video think it's an ordinary child recorded on an out-of-focus camera, making her appear blurry and partially transparent. However, others have pointed out that the child is running too quickly and standing up too straight to be an ordinary child. This matches the police officer's statement exactly. And if it is just an ordinary child running through the town, who are they and where are their family? Further still, no missing person reports were filed that match the description of the little girl. So what's going on in the town of Mentor? Is the ghost of a young girl really appearing in the streets? Watch the footage again and judge for yourself. Hospitals, frequent witnesses to death and suffering, are the perfect place for a creepy ghost sighting. In this footage, the new reality since it was built in 1928, the hospital has been the site of numerous paranormal experiences, including sightings of bizarre figures, hearing strange sounds, and other unexplainable events. One of the most prolific ghosts at the site is a nurse. Many patients and visitors over the years have encountered a woman in a nurse's uniform that they only later find out doesn't actually exist after talking to staff. Since the hospital closed, locals and visitors have frequently reported seeing figures standing in the windows or on the roof, but the police are never able to find any sign of intruders when they investigate the calls. According to a clip that's spreading around the internet, something truly bizarre was spotted in the night sky over Dinkelspiel, Germany on the 2nd of July 2021. The clip was uploaded to the YouTube channel Master at Work for all to see. As the camera holder films through the windshield of their car, we can see that they're driving along a lonely stretch of road late at night. Up ahead, there's something bizarre lighting up the night sky. Not far above the horizon, we can see a series of lights floating in the air. The lights make up an inverted triangle shape with a bright red light in the center. The lights on the outside are white and of two different sizes. As the witnesses record their experience, the lights seem to suddenly disappear at the end of the clip. It would be highly unusual for ordinary aircraft to fly so close together in the sky, and some of the closer views of the lights seem to indicate that the lights all make up a single craft. If it is indeed a ship, it's not like anything we've ever seen on Earth. Several viewers have suggested that the entire thing is digital, claiming that the texture of the road repeats throughout the clip, which could indicate digital manipulation. Not everyone is so sure, however. They believe this could be legitimate evidence of extraterrestrial visitors coming to Earth. So what do you think's going on in this bizarre clip? Clever CGI or evidence of an enormous unidentified craft? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Before we take a look at an eerie sighting filmed deep in the woods, remember to hit that subscribe button, then tickle that little bell icon there and turn on all channel notifications. That way you'll be in the loop every time we drop our scary and mysterious videos. Also, remember to get that thumbs up button in a headlock and noogie its cheeky little noggin. There are many weird and wonderful creatures roaming this planet. Who knows what could be out there just waiting to be discovered? This footage from the YouTube channel Weird Sighting is making many people wonder what could be watching them in the dark. The footage is recorded from the inside of a car driving on a narrow dirt road with thick foliage on either side. The exact location of this road is unknown. The only light comes from the car's headlights. Unexpectedly, an unusual animal leaps out from the trees and bounds across the road. Watch. Here it is again in slow motion. The creature's large and dull brown in colour. It has a curved back and it moves quickly on all fours. It seems to have a tail or long tendrils that trail behind it as it jumps through the air. Based on the fleeting glimpse that we do get of the creature, it could fit the description of a Wendigo or Chupacabra, well-known cryptids that have long been found in North American folklore. The Wendigo is an Algonquin cryptid said to appear in times of famine to feed voraciously on anything or anyone it encounters. The Chupacabra is said to be a deadly creature that feeds on the blood of animals and sometimes humans. Could either of these legendary creatures be responsible for this strange footage? Some viewers believe that the video is more likely to be a hoax. They claim it was created using CGI as part of a guerrilla marketing campaign for the upcoming film The Tomorrow War starring Chris Pratt. The film features aliens that strongly resemble the one in this clip. Some think that the film studio made this video to go viral as a secret promotion for the film. So is this video a covert marketing attempt or something far more frightening? Let me know what you think down below. Now, if you want to see some more mysterious videos, check out that link on the top there. Otherwise, there's a scary playlist right there. Now, if you have your own scary photos or videos you want to submit, head to our brand new Slapcam subreddit. There's a link in the description box below. And that's it for me. I'll see you all next time.